But at first glance, it wasn't as simple as a change of heart or even a surrender.
分かった。最後の仕上げとして連れてきたのは逆効果だ。
The fuck?
お前がいるとイグニスはバナル化を拒む。
Dromi turned neck. He turned neck, child, to glance at Ignis, who watched him from inside the barrier.
あんたが食わないなら俺がこいつを食おうか。
Ooh, girl. Not in front of him, child. No. Lord, the connotations if this were a M-rated game. He broke into a cruel, bitter laugh. What you gonna do? How you gonna eat me, child? You brat.
実は俺も食う練習してたんすよ。
What the fuck?
だからまあ牙で引き裂いて飲み込むぐらいはいけんじゃないかな。
Child, what the fuck?
俺に言わないから最終的には多分吐くけど。
Blech! What is it with this route? Y'all so nasty. Oh my god. Stop it. I'm trying to wet my mouth so I can say this crap. Dromi capitalized on Ignis's shock, and the firewolf stood helpless as his old friend, which would be in quotation marks, shoves me to the ground. Let go of me! What the fuck do you care? You have no stomach! God, don't say that. His stretched fangs. Oh, excuse me. He stretched his lips into a deranged smile. His fangs were pointed and gleaming. Oh my god, you got yourself. Damn it! Ignis strained his throat screaming, but Dromi reacted with a smile as I squirmed beneath him. Girl, punch him in the throat! Do you not know any, self-defense moves?
Sayonara, Enchante no master-san.
I don't know. Or how about he eats you afterwards and then it's a 2-for-1 deal?
Itadakimasu.
Yeah, how he just said that nonchalantly. What the fuck? Get off me! Oh god, is he actually eating her? I don't know. His sharp fangs pressed into my neck. Oh no! The tips of his canines punctured holes. This was it. I was about to be eaten. As I nearly succumbed to my daze. Please! The sound of flames igniting startled me. No! Ignite! I could have guessed what exactly had happened, but as I cried out to him, it was too late. Ah, fuck. This is a bad ending. Whatever senses he could bundle together were cast aside, ironically, to save me. A crimson storm shattered the barrier. Then... Wait, don't kill me! Whoa! Oh my. Alright, you got what you wanted, Dromy. You better be able to handle it. The flaming wolf of calamity let out a guttural primordial roar of awakening. Ooh, yikes. Bestia, land of the beasts. Its inhabitants follow a strict code of law. The strong dominate the weak, or thin them from the herd. Tonight, once more, beneath moonlight, somewhere in this vast, desolate place, someone is killing, dying, fleeing, or fighting. This order has been upheld for eternity. Its rules have been paid for and signed by the blood of all beasts. A crimson fiery tower raises into the... let me read that again. A crimson fiery tower rises into the night sky. Any beast whose eye catches the red flare blast upward stop in their tracks and stares. It was strange. A bitter, intense frost covering the terrain, so thick not even sunlight could penetrate it. In the dark of this night, one could hardly see the moon. So, what was that? The answer puzzled all but a chosen few. A mighty howl blazed through the surrounding area. A beast feared by all in antiquity. The beast that time forgot. The heretic of doom. The world devourer. Vanar. Awakened after millenniums in hibernation. Thanks to the latent power dwelling in a young fighter, the flaming wolf is reborn. Led by the call of hunger in its stomach to satisfy the craving swelling within. The unforgiving winds, the blizzards, the ice melt at any distance near the flaming wolf. Observers from far away could not make out the source of this mysterious pillar, but its light is nevertheless ominous. Upon seeing the flaming pillar, all beasts abandoned their skirmishes, struck by fear. It was certain death. This instinct came out universally to all beasts. All except for one. Kick him off you now! At the feet of the snarling wolf who sniffed for prey, rejoiced the calamitous fanatic. Dromy, 3, a fanatic of calamity. His attachment is rooted in a sad yet very serious wish to win against the rules of the world of Bestia that is filled with malice and slaughter. By being malicious and pro-slaughtering. Okay, girl. Fool, you know that thing ain't gonna listen to you. You know that, right? Anytime somebody summons like a greater being, whatever, we'll just use that blanket term. Anytime they summon a greater being, and you know, greater being is very powerful, the person who summoned is like, what? But I summoned you. Why aren't you listening to me? Because the greater being could crush you in an instant. Why would you think that the thing would listen to you? Jesus. Oh my god. Oh. Now watch that thing not listen to you. Oh, okay. Ugh. At someone else's urging, I was shaken awake. As my eyelids slowly opened, the person I see in front of me was... Easier! Oh. Well, I'm not dead, which is good, but I don't know what kind of... I actually don't know what ending this is. So, good shit on Cafe Enchante for keeping a gal guessing. This is interesting. I like it. Easier. I glanced around. The restless field of ice along with the shrine had vanished into memory. No. Where's... Oh my god. I'm blanking out. Ignis! Blanked out on his name. With the aid of Mizir, I attempted to stand, placing both my feet on the cold floor. Candace and Rindo stared back at me silently, but something in their eyes worried me. Huh? I knew that at some point I had fainted. But everything else was a blur. How did I get back here safely? Ugh. My face, my back, my arms. A dull pain coursed through my body. Yeah, what happened? Because Droby punctured my fucking neck. No! Ignis! Oh. I remember everything. Droby kidnapped me. Wait, tell me something. Wait, yeah, how did they get it? Oh, wormhole, I forgot. I'm like, how did they get it? Where's Ignis? What happened to Ignis? Ignis is what? Oh, shit. Oh, I don't think this is a good ending, y'all. That must mean... Did Ignis become Vanar? As the reality sank in, I begged for all of it to be a part of MidMorningSol's yawning. No, let's continue on. As the reality sank in, I begged for all of it to be a mere nightmare. But all three nodded in unison to my question. How inconvenient.
まさにイグニスがバナルの姿になった時にちょうどここに追いついてね。
巨大な炎と祠の崩壊。そして何よりも。
So wait a minute. Otome should be burnt to a cinder if that's the case. Because it was Ignis / Vanar, Dromi, and myself. And wasn't nothing protecting me in that ice cave. And if he destroyed the ice cave, I should be dead. Just from the sheer fire that Ignis had to exhort. Whatever.
あなたをバナルと化したイグニスから隠すので精一杯だったのだ。すまない。
No, none of you are responsible for this. It's not your fault. Why is there a choice here? Damn it. We save it. I'm this far into the damn chapter. Sure. It's not your fault. though. It's not your fault. It's Dromi's fault. It's my fault. Well, I mean, I was kind of hard. Okay, y'all. Hear me out. I was hard on her because, like, she didn't, like, try to wrestle out of Dromi's grip or whatever. But Dromi got the best of her and all of them. But Dromi didn't outsmart me. I knew it was him from jump. But I don't want to say it's Kotone's fault. It's not. No, Dromi outsmarted me. Dromi laid out the perfect plan, after all. Besides, you couldn't have just abandoned all the townspeople. I'm sure that Ignis, were he there, would have made the same decision. The part which hurt the most, Ignis succumbed to his instinct to become Vanar. Let me read that again. Ignis succumbed to his instinct to become Vanar, all to save me.
ともかくイグニスも放ってはおけない。今からでも追いかけないと。ことね、君はどうする？安全面を考えるならここに留まってもいい。
Mizir offered his suggestion with a nod. It seemed he had already expected my answer, but I appreciated his consideration all the same. I responded without hesitation. I want to go with you. I know there isn't much that I can do, but I want to do whatever it takes to help Ignis return to normal.
Okay. パーティーにお姫様を追加っと。助けようね。俺たちの仲間をさ。
I want to believe this is... No, a part of me wants to believe this is a good ending, but I don't know, y'all. You got that rockin' music and shit. Excuse me. Yeah! Through the power of friendship.
彼女の意思も確認できた以上、すぐにでも出発できるか。
As Canis turned to face the man whom he directed his question, Rendo came huffing. A snowmobile? How the fuck did y'all... Oh, wormhole. How convenient. Child, don't people know what a snowmobile is? How the hell do y'all have a dictionary term for this? A small... Oh, excuse me. Snowmobile. A small motor vehicle that slides along the surface of snow.
正解。極寒の世界を旅するにはもってこいさ。調査班御用達の特注品。さあ、早く乗って。
Okay, whatever, man. Oh, okay. At Rendo's prompting, I climbed into the rear seat behind him. What the fuck? Oh, there's side compartments? What the fuck? Shouldn't Canis be in the... Well, he doesn't know how to drive it. But he should be on the snowmobile or something. I don't know, because he would weigh down the snowmobile. Unless, out of convenience, he doesn't. Hanging onto each side of the vehicle, Mizir and Canis hung the hands and feet, sitting snugly in side compartments. Poor thing.
重量的なものもあるし、お強いお二人は飛ぶなり走るなりしてくれると助かる。
Okay, I'm like, yeah, like, of course, I don't know about Mizir, but I know Canis, he'd weigh the damn thing down.
大丈夫、いけるいける。風圧やらなんやらチート使って軽くなるようにしてあげるからさ。
How convenient.
いざという時のための温存だ。操縦はお前に任せるぞ。
Pilot Rindo. Rindo curled his lips into a smirk, digging his boot into the pedal and revving the engine before...
じゃあ飛ばしていくよ。荒くれ狼との追いかけっこだ。
Okay. Well, I'm his little Red Riding Hood. As the snowmobile dashed atop the dense snow, I gripped my arms around Rindo. You skank. We just went through your route. Thinking you're slick. Oh, motion. Muzir stretched out his head to share info with me as we glided across Bestia. He informed me that shortly after subduing the mad herd of minotaurs around town, they came back to Enchante. Once Kadia had gotten he and Canis up to speed, they untrusted him? What the fuck? They're like, no, we don't trust you around L, so go the fuck home, boy. They mean entrusted. Typos. Then, they regrouped with Rindo at the GPO. They routed the Minotaurs near his location and managed to manipulate a fixed wormhole to appear in the vicinity of the shrine. Shortly after, Rindo had placed an order for the snowmobile with Mikado after debriefing the doctor on everything thus far. Okay. Rindo called to us, and sure enough, I'm just kidding. Oh my god. In the distance, a gigantic beast trampled on the frozen ground, crushing snow melt beneath paws the size of our vehicle. Somewhere beneath that flaming behemoth was the fighter I longed to see.
この距離であの大きさ、全長20メートルあるかな。さすがに圧巻だね。
けど、壁画の内容から察するに、あれでも可愛い方でしょ。
Cute, of course he's cute.
このまま餌となる命を貪り、完全なバナルの姿になったら。
山を越えるほどの大きさになるということ。
Right now, what is Ignis, or right now, what exactly is Ignis heading for?
当然、獲物となる魔獣たちが固まっている縄張りなのだろうな。
Just then, I heard a ringtone chiming from Rindo's coat pocket.
ごめん、運転で手が離せない。代わりに君が取ってくれるかな。
Okay. Mikado! He better be there. Uh-oh.
そこはせめていい知らせとセットにするもんだろう。ザラク、とにかく話せ。手短にね。
Ruh-roh. What?
嘘だろ。
Well, shit, now with this music playing, I'm thinking shit's about to get done.
人間界は死神に呪われでもしているのか。
As we all processed Mikado's bad news right before his eyes, Ignis came to a screeching halt. Oh shit, he smells us. The calamity. I ain't hear anything. Or maybe I let me go back up. Yeah, I didn't hear anything. The calamitous beast let out a giant roar, swinging his nose in search of prey. Yeah, let me guess, he sniffed this out. What the fuck? Then, he shifted his weight and sprinted off in an entirely different direction. Ignis? I called out to him in the darkness. It's pretty light if you ask me. But showed no signs of slowing. But he showed no sign of slowing. Don't tell me. He's headed toward the portal to the human world. That wasn't a question.
マジか。発生したホールから匂いを嗅ぎつけちゃったんだ。
Bruh, how does he not sniff us out, but he sniffed something in a portal? The fuck?
バナルは何よりも人間を好んでくる。となれば、あのままホールをくぐらせては。
Really? That was a thing? I think that was. But there's two humans right here running toward him or driving toward him. You would think he would sniff that out first.
人間が根絶やしになるってわけだ。その前に何としても止めないと。
Without much time to think, Rindo floored acceleration to top speed. Yeah, wasn't much of a transition. We had managed to catch up with Ignis, keeping him well within pace to stay right on his tail.
とにかく今は足止めを最優先と。
Oh, dark chains. Okay. Meteor motioned with arms, generating thick, colorful circles of mana that materialized into thick chains of light. The magic chains pursued Ignis, tangling around his massive body to ensnare him. But the great wolf howled, warding off the incoming spell with his inferno pelt.
くっそ、やっぱ俺に高速系は向いてないか。だったら。
Let me guess. It was probably better suited for that. This time, Meteor had stretched out his palm. The fuck? The ground before Ignis cracked. Meteor's spell tore the earth asunder. The great wolf took a step backward and the ground started to give beneath him, forming a pit down into the sea.
よし、そのまま海に落ち。
A wolf was a wolf no matter the size. At risk of losing his balance, the wolf needed to run nimbly and quickly. The great beast dashed left and right, searching for some solid ground before the entire sinkhole collapsed. The spectacle draws a look of awe from Meteor's face.
むちゃくちゃすぎでしょ。でも元がイグニスなら納得か。
Let me guess. He managed to like juke his way out that one.
ミシェル、感心してる場合じゃないって。
分かってるよ。だったら純粋にやるしかないね。
Meteor thrusted his hands outward into a shape. Then I'm fixed on the thrusting. Then snapped his fingers. Then what the fuck? A series of incendiary explosions occur all over the surface of Ignis's fur. Even from a great distance away, I had to cover my cheeks from the heat produced by each deafening blast. Meteor, don't you think you're overdoing it?
どうやらその心配は無用のようだ。
As the smoke cleared from the explosions, Not a damn thing was changed. Ignis had calmly carried on, acting as though nothing had happened. I figured.
体の頑丈さも反則レベル。小手先じゃノーダメ確定。というか、何より一番厄介なのは俺の攻撃や妨害に全然反応してくれない。
本能のままにただ餌を求めて走っているせいか。それ以外はまさに目もくれないか。挑発や説得に応じない分、そこらの人外や悪党よりもよっぽど立ちが悪いかもね。ならば我が先回りし直接迎撃しよ
う。Race, but does that armor hold you down?
さすがに真正面から攻撃をされれば狩りの邪魔者とみなし排除しようとするはず。
Canis, I don't want you getting hurt from this. But Canis, are you sure that's okay? Usually Canis had no trouble assuring me, but even the Black Knight was lost for words. This time it seemed was an exception.
やってみなければわからん。
Yeah, I don't like that, but just do what you gotta do.
だが何もせず友が落ちる姿を眺めるばかりなどできるはずもない。リンド、速度を上げてくれ。了解。少しでも可能性があるならかけるしかないね。
Okay. The snowmobile's engine let out a low grumble over the icy fields. Soon we overtook Ignis, and when we had gained a fair bit of distance,